Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day. I'm sorry if you're going to hear lots of noise. Nothing I can do about it. There's workmen outside working away, but hey, hopefully it won't be too loud. And I'd like to welcome you all to the Academy, and I'd like to share with you something really special this morning. I'm going to start from the very beginning, and then I'm going to go through the process of what happened, how it happened, and why it came to be. So, we all know that we were all going through a lot of challenges through what was happening these past 18 months. Within these 18 months, things started progressing very quickly, and people started to get very worried about a certain thing that was happening. At that point, people then ran out and queued up for a certain thing. And then a lot of my clients were coming to me saying they weren't well. And I started saying, okay, well, let's have a look. And it became very evident to me that things weren't right. Things were not very good. Not for everybody, but for a lot of my clients. So I started to do the work, healing work. I found that the healing work wasn't really working at that point. And then we started looking for ways and means, whether it be incense, oils, and also we started looking at different forms of drinks, whether they were detox drinks, protein drinks, anything. We tried all sorts. So we were working on a kind of natural science-based paper to try and figure out what to do. It was becoming evident that this was progressively getting worse day after day with a lot of my clients. Anyway, it came to a point where I decided to do a Skype session, and in that session, because it was private, I'd turn some cards over and do a reading. And as I did the reading, certain things started appearing, and certain people came back to me after and said, hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? So I started looking into it, and I thought, wow, this is really interesting. So I started going down the path of wild, natural, organic herbs and roots. I've always said it's in the roots. If you've ever watched any of my videos, I've always said to you guys, if you want to know how to move forward in this world, it's all about the roots. And sure enough now, we need to figure out root causes of issues more than ever before. The world is about 90% sick at the moment. And we certainly have a clue why. So a horse's head came forward, and a friend said, have you ever heard of horse tail? And I said, no. So I started looking into it and made some inquiries, drove to the Alpujarras, went all over the place and tried to find locally sourced herbs, natural, organic, free from pesticides, gluten-free, all of that kind of, just natural, picked by beautiful people. So I ended up buying like 20 kilos of this, 20 kilos of that. And what I did was I brought my cards with me, and I just turned a couple of cards over here and there when I felt, is this right? Yes. Is this right? No. Is this right? Yes. And I found that there was 4 particular Mother Earth's medicines that she was giving us, that if we combined in a correct way, and then I turned some more cards over, therapy, meaning the therapy that we needed was sound as well, healing, hands-on. So I got all of these herbs together, and I sat down and I started asking which is the way to do this. And I got a big box, and then I got the first lot of herbs, laid them out, got a second lot of herbs, laid them out, third lot of herbs, laid them out, fourth lot of herbs, laid them out, and consistently did that till it was about that high in a box. Then with my hands, I was doing pure energy healing. I healed and mixed the herbs so they were perfectly consistent of the mix as how it should be. Once I did that, I did about 15 minutes energy healing, and then from there I took them and put them with my own hands into bags like this. When I'd finished that, I'd take 3 bags and put them into a sound therapy bowl and do about 15-20 seconds of sound therapy, and then take them out And then when I was ready, I got them all in one place and then did a final healing session on them, pure energy into them. So here we are right now. What has Mark done? For the first time, not oils, not incense, not crystals, but a magic cup of medicine made by Spirit's helping hand. And I'm so proud of it. Wow. I did a 3-day detox. Let me tell you, what happened in my stomach blew me away. Let me start at the beginning. I made the tea and then I drank it. After I drank it, I sat down and I meditated. And like I would do holding a crystal, what is this crystal doing for my body? I did the same thing. What is this medication doing for my body? So first of all, I felt this overwhelming healing taking place in my stomach. I mean, something that I couldn't describe. It's never happened before. It was overwhelming. And I went, whoa, something's really going on here. And then from there, it went to my back. It went up my back and then it went into my head and it went to the front of the lobe of my head here to the left. And it started going, whoa, the pain. I knew there was heavy detoxing going on. Then within 15 minutes, that pain had disappeared. And then there was a sharp pain right in my center of my head. And I was asking, what is it? It was my pineal gland being cleansed. Issues that I see and feel, cleansed. Issues at my back that I hold, cleansing. Issues in my stomach that I hold on to, cleansing and detoxing. I continue drinking it 3 to 4 times a day, once in the morning, which I normally get up in the morning and have my glass of water. Then I take my glass, drink, and then get on with my day. Halfway through the day, maybe 12 o'clock, another beautiful drink. 3 o'clock, another drink, something like that. And then I give it a rest, and then 1 hour before bedtime, drink it again. If I feel like I want some more, I'll do it at 6 o'clock. So you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. This stuff is amazing, depending on what you want cleansing and how deep you want to cleanse and detox. Somebody asked me, how would you actually use this? Well, I tried different methods, and one of them, what really worked well, was eating greens. So forget your meats, forget anything else, just eat greens. Go to your local organic store and just get lots of greens, and either eat them raw, which is best, or just slightly cook them, and then eat your greens, okay? Just try 2 days and see what happens. In fact, why don't you just try 1 day and see what happens, okay? I'm not here as a life coach on food, because that's not who I am. But this is what I did, okay? So I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just saying this is what I did. So I did the greens and I did the 3-day detox, which was incredible. How did I feel afterwards? I'll tell you how I feel. I felt stronger. My body felt more imbalanced. Stuff that needed to come out came out. I'm telling you, it came out. Now, how do I feel? Well, I drink it every day now as just a normal drink, twice a day, and sometimes 3 if I want, but it's just nice just to drink it. And now, whatever that detox was at the very beginning is not as heavy now, so now it's easier to drink. So, depending on what your body needs will be how you will feel when you're drinking it. So I always say that if you're right in turmoil and things are going on, I'm saying thank you to the tea, because what it's doing is killing, clearing all the parasites, the bad stuff in there, cleansing away, toxins that we have accidentally put into our body or that we decided to put in our body. So this, in my humble opinion, is a great go-to, okay? So I've described how I created it. I've described how I work with it, and described how I use it. So for me, I'll put it in something like this. So I'll take the top off. It comes in a bag either like this or like this. Okay, there's 100 ml in there, so there's a lot. there's 100 ml in here, so I think maybe. So this is what I'd take out, a handful, just that much. And it would go into here. That's as much as you need, no more than that. So I'll take the handful again and show you. Handful. This stuff, handful. So it should last you for a long time, okay? And then pour your hot water in till it gets to the top. Leave it for 5 minutes and then drink it. I have one of these in there which is full and it's cold. I like to drink it cold as well. If you're suffering with mucus and problems in your body, it's always good to drink it warm, I think. So, but I drink it cold as well. So you want to know what's in it, right? Well, it's vital that sage is one of the most important cleansing for our bodies. We know this, we all know this if you know me. Sage is ultimately something that people don't talk about too much, but I think it's the most powerful Mother Earth herb that she gave us to cleanse our body on the outside, but also she said the same thing about inside. So sage is the first beautiful medicine that goes into this tea. Root of burdock is absolutely incredible, and I had to hunt and find it, and I did. It is the root that clears out so much in the body. Study it, go and learn about it. These things are there for you to research. So root of burdock was, without doubt, had to go into this tea. Dandelion leaf was something that I saw again in this attuning at that moment, and it had to be dandelion leaf, it had to be. So that was the third thing that I put inside. The fourth one, which was so interesting, something that I never heard about, was the horse's head that appeared as I was meditating, as I could see it. And then we found out, is it horse tail? And it was. It was confirmed by my cards. So that is the fourth medication inside this tea. You know how I mix it now. You know where I get it from. It's all organic, it's all natural. There's no pesticides. It isn't GMO'd, nothing like that. It's all pure. So anything that happens to you when you drink this is going to be on a purification level or a detoxification level, on a cleansing level. And you have to see it that way and trust in it that way. The things that are always recommended, and you'll see that on any site anyway, and I use it on my oils, I say err on the side of caution. Always err on the side of caution. If you have allergies, if you are pregnant, just leave it. Just don't touch it. Stay away from it, okay? If you've had your child, then yeah, sure, start with the tea or my oils, no problem, start with everything. But when you're pregnant, I err on the side of caution. Just leave everything alone and just go through a natural process without the things that I share with you. Allergies, it's important that you go to your local health expert, let him look at it, test it, check it out first, and then when you're confident and you're happy with it, then fine. But these are the only two things I would suggest, okay? I think that's it really. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to do certain offers of it, so there's going to be one packet. That first packet will come to you, as one packet does, as standard free delivery. May take a little bit longer, but then when we go to 3 bags, because people have now been asking me, they want a few more, which will last you a long time, a good supply, 3 bags, I am going to give you free DHL delivery, which means that it will get to you within 1 and 7 days. That's the best I can do. It's amazing stuff, and the proof is in the pudding. So let's see. It's going to go on offer in the next 15 minutes. So when I finished here, I'm just going to wait for the go-ahead from all the girls, saying they're all excited. They're preparing them all, getting everything ready. And the link will be below here. As soon as we get all that information, the links, I'm going to put it below here and surprise you all. I hope you love and enjoy and appreciate this tea as much as I've loved working with it. And I hope you feel the healing from it. It's just another thing that I felt I needed to do. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Take care and enjoy your tea.